Hello, Libra, and welcome to this, your Tic Tac Tarot reading for the month of September. It's a bonus reading, and we're going to, so it's kind of a general reading. It could be about anything. It could be about money, love. What else is there, right? I'm just kidding. It could be about health. It could be about all sorts of things. All right, so we're going to get started here. Choop. And bottom of the deck there. All right, so as with any Tic Tac Tarot, where we have X's and O's, right? So we'll look into that, but reverse cards are X's, upright cards are O's, so hugs and kisses, right? O's and X's. And then we can read across the top. These are your ideas. In the center row here, we have your emotions, and there you are at the heart of it. The Justice card, only it's in the reverse. That's interesting. And then across the bottom we have your actions / manifestation. And wow, you have quite a few X's here. Okay, so, and then also this is this column's your past, center is your present, and the end column is your future. So let's start first, just in terms of Tic Tac Tarot. We've got reverse card, upright, reverse, reverse card, upright, upright, reversed, reversed. So I don't have any straight across or up and down, but you do have a line here of X's, so that would be the winning line of Three of Cups to Justice to Queen of Wands, but all in the reverse. So some of these are blockages, so we'll look into each of them, starting with the Three of Cups. So in your most recent past, the energies that you have been thinking about and feeling, the idea that you have in your mind right now is that you have been unable to celebrate, these more intimate gatherings of friends, of family members. You're feeling very disconnected, and these things, that these smaller celebrations that you have really enjoyed have not been happening, and so you are really thinking, or have been thinking about what that means for you. Okay. Looking ahead, you have the Three of Wands. That's your current energy. You feel like you're in a good place, and you are trying to make plans. So you're looking ahead to the future. You feel like you have everything that you need right now, and that you have the resources and the energy and everything that's required to go and jump into what's next in your life. Your future, however, has a different plan. You have the Chariot in the reverse. So feeling a little bit like you are blocked in terms of being able to move forward with the things that you are wanting to do. And this could be, we haven't gotten further along here, but I'm picking up that this really, the Chariot is about whatever it is that you're planning for your future has been put on hold, Okay, a chariot is all about moving forward, and here you see the chariot in the reverse, which means that this is being blocked. So you're a little bit stuck. In terms of your emotional most recent past, you have the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is really tough card. Um, emotionally, the thing that you have been, that disconnection that you felt with, your close, intimate friends and family has really been keeping you up at night. And, you just really are feeling the pain of those thoughts that you are having. And it's emotionally taxing, and it's exhausting, really. And you feel yourself, in your most recent past, like you said, breaking down and not getting the sleep that you need. Could be as, basic as that. Your current emotion, you're feeling the Justice in the reverse. Ooh, I just realized there's a little bit of mirroring going on here, but yeah, so far, actually no, we don't have a lot of mirroring, but in this particular card, you feel very out of balance. Things feel topsy-turvy. In fact, they feel a bit surreal, like reality has been turned on its head. And what you used to think was reality is, you feel like you're looking at reality from a very surreal place, also a very kind of dark space for you, Libra. Everything is about balance and feeling balance, not just in your world in a like material way, but also emotionally. You're not feeling the stability. You're feeling like the sky is below you, and you're buried. You're feeling very overwhelmed is the other thing I'm picking up here. In your future, you have the moon in the upright. So there is surrender coming for you emotionally, to be able to get out of your head. There is this release. You are letting go and surrendering to, I'm getting surrendering to the universe, that you will be able to find your balance through this just gentle release, because you letting go, you releasing, and allowing the universe to kind of capture you, hold you, and suspend you. Your emotions will be, you don't feel like you have all of the information. That's the moon, is guiding you through intuition, and that's not, sometimes that, especially when it's your emotions, that can be a hard path to take, because we don't really feel like we have a lot of control in that situation. But the moon, this is another reflection card, because the moon reflects the light, and it does so imperfectly, so you can't see everything necessarily that it's illuminating, but you see just enough to be able to trust that, in this particular card especially, that the universe has your back, and that you can relax and let go, release, and surrender to that guidance, that inner guidance. In your past actions, you have the Four of Wands. Now, I'm feeling a little bit like remorse from this, but it's weird. Okay. So you feel like, so in your past, there was some big event that happened. Um, there was a lot of partying, a lot of celebration in your community. So a little bit like you were on a stage, right? And so this action, okay, the reason I'm feeling remorse is because of these other two cards that we just talked about in your most recent past. I feel like this action, you partying in your community, I mean, it really, that's what it feels like. Your intention behind that was to deepen your connections, relationships with the people that, you know, you felt were your closest friends and even family. But that did not happen, right? The Three of Cups is in the reverse. So that deeper connection didn't happen. And now, in your most recent past, rather, you felt like you were left alone. And this was very painful for you. So it's the first time I've ever picked up, you know, remorse when it comes to the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands is normally a very happy card, talking about celebrations. But I think this was a celebration that did not turn out the way that you were hoping, with deeper, connections with the friends that you're celebrating with. All right, in your current energy and action, you're coming out of this kind of retreat that you've put yourself in. You are seeing things differently. You're no longer going within and looking. I feel like this card is about you having achieved the enlightenment, if you will, that new perspective that can help you to move forward. So this is actually a very powerful card, even in the reverse, the Hanged Man. And speaking of which, you do have major, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana here. You have the Hanged Man we just talked about, the Justice card, the Moon card, and the Chariot. Now 3 of those are in the reverse, that's true, but the two that are not in the reverse are in a good space. I mean, they speak very well to that inner work that that realization that you came to, and now you're getting ready to trust and move forward as you need to. Now, in your future, this could be someone coming towards you, or this could be your energy. It is the Queen of Wands in the reverse, which means that this person is very energetic, to the point of being obnoxious. So, this might be something that you want to avoid. Certainly, if this is your energy, it could be that you're really struggling with not being able to, not being able to move forward as you want to with the plans that you've made. And so you're in this very energetic space, but it's like you have all this energy, but no place for it to go. So that's kind of the Queen of Wands energy. Either that's your energy that you are in at this time, which I really am picking up on. The other thing it could be, though, like I said, is someone coming towards you that might not, that might be someone that annoys you. Someone who's just over the top, and just never shuts down, and is just really extreme and, very passionate, but in a way that um, can just feel overwhelming and unnecessary. So, all right, let's pull a card from the Divine Feather Messenger and find out a little bit more information for Libra about this situation. What other? Oh, here we go. We have them. Ooh, you've got a couple cards. Okay. Make sure there's no others here. Okay, these are all feathers. Yep. Great. All right. So you have 2 feathers. Okay. And so you have, first card is the Raven. And the Raven says, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. All right. So I feel like this is, a little, okay, 2 things. One is this mirroring that we talked about before, right? So in the Justice card here, where you're feeling like things are out of balance. But then with the Moon card, this is kind of, sorry, I'm just going to point this out to you real quick. So you feel here like the sky is above you and you are trapped below. And that this is like your world right now where things are just topsy-turvy and upside down. And then in your future, the same thing is happening, but you're allowing it to happen. You're surrendering to it, which puts things back into balance. So there's a little bit of a synchronicity there in terms of, the mirroring that's happening. Also, when you are ready to move, the universe is, moving to to kind of put a halt to things. It's not necessarily synchronicity, it's more like an opposite. But, notice what is happening. So, in response to, the things that you are trying to do, I think to me the universe is like, trying to get you to, rather than making plans to force the situation forward, I think the universe has a plan for you and wants to work with you. It's just needs you to just, like I said, take a step back, let go, especially of, whatever this event was that you manifested that in your past, and the intention that you had for it was for it to deepen, either romantic or familial connections or friendships, platonic, relationships, and it backfiring. I think the universe is, has a lesson here that it's speaking about. And it's just how the universe moves with you is what I'm picking up from the Raven card here. The Raven's very, very wise. So universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. And then you also got the Hummingbird. And the Hummingbird here, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. So, this is like double confirmation, to be honest with you. You surrendering, like we talked about with the Moon card, and this is Major Arcana. This is something that the universe has been trying to get you to align with. That this is your calling. It's not, it's surrendering is not your calling. That's not it. It's in the by surrendering and working with the universe. I think that's the message. You will accomplish the things that you want in your life, and you know that promise of new joy being on the way to you is beautiful. So I hope this resonated with you, Libra. This has been a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. And I hope that I will see you again next week when we focus on something a little bit different. Otherwise, light and love to you, and good night.